Many times expressions that we hear people say are really a reflection of society's attitude toward a given thing. And one of the, I believe, the unfortunate expressions that we hear is out with the old and in with the new. Rav Yitzchak Yaakov Reins was a great Lithuanian rabbi and Torah scholar who lived between the years of 1839 and 1915. And one of the most notable things about Rabbi Reins was that he was the founder of the Mizrahi religious Zionist movement. Although there were many things that he disagreed with Theodor Herzl about, Rav Reins believed that Zionism needed to have at its root a Torah philosophy. And so in 1899, when Herzl invited Rav Reins to join the Third Zionist Congress, Rav Reins attended. And as he was there, he heard a young man stand up, a radical apparently. And the young man said that he has the answer as to how the Zionist movement can really gain popularity and be successful. The way in which the Zionist movement would be able to move on to the next level was by ridding the Zionist movement of leadership, which involved the elders. Needed to be young leadership, full of passion and energy, and not the elders who simply gave advice and gave ideas. And Rav Reins stood up and said to this young man, when the Jewish people were in Mitzrayim, when the Jewish people were in Egypt, God sent Moshe and Aaron to take them out, to be the messengers, to bring them out. And when Moshe and Aaron stood in front of Paro, the Torah notes that Moshe was 80 years old and Aaron was 83 years old. And Rav Reins asked, why did the Torah have to tell us how old they were? And so he explains that Moshe and Aaron's age was needed to teach us that only because of their age, only because of their experience in life, and their experience of knowing the people, were Moshe and Aaron able to be the only ones who were able to place the energy and the passion and the feeling of redemption and revolution within the Jewish people that allowed them then to pick up and walk and leave Mitzrayim as HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as God brought them out. Only with the influence of the elders were the Jewish people able to be redeemed from Mitzrayim. And so Rav Reins said to this young man, if you think that ridding ourselves of the elders and their advice will allow the Zionist movement to be successful, you're mistaken. Ridding the Zionist movement of the elders will only make the Zionist movement a failure. I think this really serves as such an important reminder for us that from a Torah perspective, as we age, we become even more knowledgeable, we have more life experience, and that we have to look at our elders as people who not only continue to be productive, but the people who have such a wealth of knowledge and of experience to share with us, to help us understand how to be successful in the next generation on multiple levels. And that as we age, we continue not only to be productive, but we continue to have the ability to inspire others, to be able to make changes in the world, changes in our lives as individuals, and changes for the Jewish people, to really make a difference, like Moshe and Aaron made a difference for Bnei Yisrael when it came to their redemption from Mitzrayim, from Egypt. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.